That's my mama.
Yes.
We are back. Episode. What episode?
5.
So, Mom, last week was a good episode. The people loved it.
Oh, I love sharing my story. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all you lovely mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day to all of us lovely mothers.
Yes, I must include myself.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. And it's a blessing to have you. And we have mothers that have gone before us. I think about my grandmothers,
Yeah, my mom,
your mom, which is my grandmother's, and aunties even that had to go, and it's just us. And women who have lost their child.
Don't forget about that. Yes.
That makes Mother's Day very painful for some people, but we are hugging on you with love. How does it feel to not have mommy? What is that like?
To not have my mother
Yeah.
is very hard, because I remember when we was coming up, you always wanted to do something for your mother for Mother's Day. So every Mother's Day we were buying her cards. We always bought her drinking glasses.
Yeah.
Because it was 9 of us and we were always drinking glasses.
Yeah.
I was at work the other day and a young man stopped me. He said, "Ma'am, I gotta buy my mother Mother's Day gift. Can you suggest something for me?"
Oh, I know you was
and I was like, "Oh, yeah, does she like candles or
something?"
Okay. And he said, "Yeah." So he came to my register and checked out and said, "Thank you."
Oh, see.
So it's so good to be able to do something for your mother while she's here.
Yeah, and we love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
And to those who want to be a mom, you can be a mom. You, like we just said, the community, there are so many people that can use that mothering spirit that you have.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't have to be your own child, because there are a lot of children out here that don't have that mother figure, and they would just love that nurturing that they're missing, that will make them better as they grow older, because the more they miss it, the more trouble they become as they grow up. So it's very important that if you don't have children, if you do have children, share that love with other kids too.
Oh, that's good. So what would you tell your younger self? We enjoyed learning about her. What would you tell her if you could go back?
It's really hard to say what I would tell my 5-year-old, 6-year-old stuff, but I know because of my strength and faith in God, I would always tell her to remember that you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. So everything that you've been through, everything that you're going through, God was there with you the whole time, and he's always going to be there. And if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be where you are today, after all the trials and tribulations that you went through.
Yeah.
She did it. Yeah, she did it. And even now, today, I know for sure it was God. But God, I would not be where I am today. I would not have been able to go through and still become a survivor of everything that I went through, good and bad. Because you got to survive the good just like you got to survive the bad. It's all a trial in life.
Yeah. Man, how's it feel to be a mother of
it's
4 generations?
It's funny, it's not the mother 4 generations. Since my mother passed, I'm the matriarch of the family. So it's not just my generations that I have, but our whole family. So I had 2 girls. I had 4 children. I had a girl and a boy. 8 years later, I had a girl and a boy, which was Marie and her brother. And so growing up with them was really a challenge, because I wasn't the normal mother, because I was more active in the community. I was a very strong community activist, so I wasn't that type of mother that was doting and spoiling your kids like you should. I was out there in the community, and they were out there with me. So if I was marching and walking in the picket lines, they were out there walking in the picket lines with me. But through those years, they were there with me, and I enjoyed not just having them there with me, but letting them know that there's more to life than just living. There's community work that needs to be done. There are other people that need help. And so when you grow up to help people to help themselves too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then out of that became my 16 grandchildren out of those 4 kids. And then I got 8 great grandkids. Wow. And even then, I wasn't the normal grandmother that was babysitting and doting the kids, because I was
wrong with doting the kids?
There was nothing wrong with it, but I was out there in the community. I was an activist, and I was just
You ain't had time for that.
I didn't have time for that. Yeah, that's exactly it. I didn't have time for that because my life was not just about my family, but it was about the whole community and helping everybody.
That's a strong calling, because baby, we want our mama at home.
Yeah.
Why you not home with us? Forget the community.
You was out there in the community with us, so when we was feeding breakfast to the children, y'all was eating breakfast too.
We was eating breakfast with the children.
Yeah, we was eating breakfast with the children. So.
Well, how did that community impact your family? How did taking that route impact your kids and your grandkids? How did it? What was it? Was it worth it?
It was worth it. I think it was. I know it was worth it.
Okay.
And they don't hate me. They love their granny. They love their great grandma. They would do anything for me. So it did not have a negative impact on it. It made them proud of me and who I am, not just my immediate family, but my sisters, my brothers, the whole family that I'm the matriarch of.
Okay.
Everybody's proud of me and what I've done.
Yeah.
And what I'm still doing.
Well, I know I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But I was gonna say, since last week and everything that you've been showing us and sharing with us, it's been kind of stressful. That's a stressful life.
Yes.
I know you kept going and you pushed it off.
Yeah, it was very stressful.
And you kept your faith.
Yeah, I kept my faith, and I kept being busy to cover up all the stress that was going on. So that's why I think I became really active in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And so as I got older, I became more active, and I did the Black Panther Party and did their political education classes on Saturday.
Yeah.
And just started doing marches, little walk-ins and sit-ins, anything that would help make the community better, I was participating in. I just could not sit back and do nothing. And I don't know if that happened because I was a little girl, but as I grew older, the older I got, the more I wanted to get out and make an impact on the people in our community.
Yeah, I noticed that my grandmother, Jima, she would always tell me, if you want to get away from your own problems, help somebody.
Yeah, that's it.
And it really does help. Like, if you just go out and forget about your stuff and help somebody else, it's important.
It's very good therapy, because then you're not thinking about what's going on with you. It doesn't become personal anymore, because now you're out there helping everybody else to deal with their situations as best as you can.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you went on to education. What are these?
Oh my goodness! Now, high school, Roosevelt Junior High School. I left there at 8th grade. 8th grade to 9th grade, I went to West Division High School, and I graduated from there in 1966. Then some years later, I went to Alverno College and got my master's degree. And then a few years after that, I went to Springfield College, Milwaukee campus, and got my master's degree.
Oh my goodness. We some smarties.
Yeah.
I read a book called The Body Remembers.
Oh, yeah.
And no matter how much faith and, we pray and we do everything, God bring us through, but our body does not forget what we've been through.
That's true.
And it's a lot of stress and anxiety in our bodies from trauma.
I know a lot of people do that. They go to massage therapists, they go to chiropractors, that kind of stuff. I never had a massage.
Okay, well, we're doing new things.
I've never been to a chiropractor.
Okay.
I know my neck gets tight, and I'll just work on it on my own. I used to swim a lot when I was younger, and so that helped a whole lot. But after that, I didn't do too much exercise or anything for my body.
Yeah. Well, we want to get the exercise and really stretching. Massages are great. We got to get you your first massage. We got to do new things. It's a brand new world.
I think there's a childhood trauma. I don't want nobody touching my body.
So stretching is also another one. So let's do a little stretching and breathing. Breathing is a big one. I have been working on my breathing for a couple years now, and it has.
That one I do have.
It has changed my life. How do you breathe? All day?
Yeah.
She breathing good now, everybody.
I do practice my breathing a lot. Believe me.
I believe you. Yeah. I believe you. I believe you, lady. I believe you. I love you. Okay, well, do you talk about stretching?
I don't stretch.
Okay, well, stretching is good. Spread out just a little bit, okay? Since you breathe good, come on, breathe in. Y'all can do it with us. As a matter of fact, put your arms down. We're going to wait on them.
Okay. Help Mama Doris out. Help Granny Doris out.
Come on, bust the moves. We're going to stretch for 76 lessons, baby. We're gonna stretch for 76.
We're going to stretch.
Breathe in.
Well, I got to catch up. What you doing?
Blow it out. Hold your arms up. Raise them down. Deep breathe. Blow it out. Let your arms down.
All right.
You're gonna lean over. Just let it hang. Oh, you feel that
it
back?
Feels good, yeah. Even my toes is wiggling.
Okay. Just let it hang. Let your head hang.
Wow, that feels
A
good.
little gentle rock.
That feels good. I hope y'all out there doing this too. You can feel the effects of it. It feels really well.
All right, back up slowly. Slowly, your head, your shoulders should be the last thing up, and then your head. Circle your shoulders to the back.
They're cracking.
Breathing. Oh, yeah.
They're popping.
Yes, pop, lock, and drop.
All right, now we did the pop lock.
All right, into the front. Make sure you're breathing. All right, we got to get all directions. All right, we're going to lean to the back. Put your head back.
Whoa.
Breathe.
Man.
Back up. Hold it. You feel voice shaking. Your voice probably shaking. Head shaking. Take it back. Let your hair relax. Back up. Oh, yeah. Shoulders to the front.
Hold it.
All right. Put the hip out to the side and rock it. Oh, you feel me? I'm cracking. My body cracking. You should feel that in the hip.
Yep.
Stretch that hip out.
I feel it. Wow.
Stretching is essential to letting trauma out your body.
I can feel
Take it in a circle, because that pain is pent up disappointment. Even though we got through them and we overcame and God brought us through, our body remembers.
Remember, that's true. I never thought about the body remembering the pain, because it does true.
All right, let it out. Keep that hip going in the circle.
Okay.
And just let your arms hang. All right, reverse. It's hard to reverse, ain't it? It's hard to reverse. But sometimes we got to stop and go the other way.
That's true. Life is not a one-way trip.
Yes, your body remembering one way.
It's hurting going the reverse way.
Yeah, because you ain't used the way. Yes. Gotta use it.
Oh, my God.
All right. All right, shake it off.
Shake it off.
Go ahead and take one arm over. We went every direction. We did the front, we did the back, now we're doing the sides. You should feel that.
I feel that stretch, yeah.
All right, reach over to the front. Go ahead and reach.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
All right, back up to the side. I mean, it's the same side. We just reached and we came back in.
Okay, gotcha.
Reach it. Reach your arm straight if you can.
Straight in this way?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, just to feel the stretch, come up slowly. Breathe. You should have been trying to breathe the whole time. Don't reach the other way.
Going the opposite way.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I can
tell.
reach
forward.
Yeah, I can tell my body. Can feel this pain in there.
And as we stretch it, it leaves.
Yeah.
It's released. And we got a lot of releasing to do.
Wow. All right.
That's it.
Yeah, the body does tell you. You might think you're all right, but the body is like, I feel it.
Yeah, the body gonna let you know. So if we don't do it for nothing else, do it for the body.
Yeah, do it for
do it for your body. Stretch your body.
Stretch your body and
Get
your mind will follow.
the pain, massage yourself, even if it's just your feet, your arms.
Upstairs typing on my typewriter. I get a phone call from the commander of the Black Panther Party. He says, "Are you ready to give up your life and come and work for the people?" I said,
Just like that.
I thought I already was doing that. No, you want to make that total commitment. And I said, what does that mean? That means at this moment in time, you type in a paper, leave everything in the typewriter, come downstairs, and we'll pick you up. What did I do?
Mama. So you always been a risk taker.
I left. I was typing a paper. My boss was in the other room or in a meeting. I didn't say anything to anybody. I got up, got my purse, went downstairs.
But that was your dream job.
That was my dream job. I had been there about a year.
Wow.
And so and they knew that I was active in the community.
Yeah.
And so I got in the car and I left and I didn't look back.
Wow.
Except I went back the next week to get my check. What happened to you? I said I got a calling and I had to make a decision to take my life in a whole nother direction.
Wow.
And there's never been a dull moment since.
Wow.
That was the best decision I ever made.
What's the best that can happen?
That was the best that could happen.
Well, I love that story.
My boss was not surprised because he already knew I was active.
You was active.
Doing some stuff.
Yeah.
So he was like, "You could have told me." I said, "No, I couldn't."
Yeah,
that was the test I had to pass.
Well, you did that. I'm so proud of you. That's where I get that from. That resilience.
Yeah.
Do it. Work with what you got.
Do it right now.
Don't miss that. Do it now. You left your dream job for your purpose.
Which I thought was my purpose, but God knew what my purpose was.
But you really enjoy
that
work.
Yeah, I knew I could type.
Because you still, even in the party, you went to do that, right?
Yeah, I still was doing type. I could type 90 words a minute. I could do Greg shorthand if people remember those days.
Now that's a throwback. I don't even remember that.
Greg shorthand used to type. Well, back in high school, we used to type on not the electric typewriters, but
the manuals.
The manuals, yeah. But even by then, I was typing 50, 60 words a minute.
Yeah.
So when the electric typewriter came out, I was
100 and something.
Ding!
Wow.
That's my favorite.
I remember that.
Shorthand to this day.
That's awesome.
It's an art. Yeah, shorthand. Greg shorthand is an
Greg
art.
shorthand.
Yeah, it's not like B.O.B.
Oh, okay.
B.R.B. You know, Snoop Dogg was on my bucket list. That's one thing I want to do before I leave this here earthly home.
Yeah, well,
just family values and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I love Snoop. I have so many more lessons to give. So many things that I've been through. At the beginning of my Black Panther Party days, there was so much going on. Not even with that, but a lot of other community things that we did. I'd like to share with you all.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't wait to.
So maybe we can keep doing those things.
Yeah, because leaders that we had yesterday, we don't have today.
Tell me about it.
That were active and doing things for our community are doing it today. I don't know.
There are a few.
Yeah, a few.
It's not enough. It's really a sprinkle.
Sprinkle. It'd be nice to have more activism out there.
Yeah.
But then a lot of the stuff that we fought for is already done.
Y'all have done a lot. We live in a better world. It's not the most perfect, but it's definitely better as far as representation.
Yeah, we've done a lot to make changes for our community and things that people can get access to that they didn't have before. So
okay, we're gonna talk about all of that.
Yeah, but it's a whole lot.
All right. Well, until the next episode, keep your head up.
Keep your head to the sky.
Keep busting moves.
All right.
I'm busting moves like my name is Marie. Hey, busting moves.
Busting moves like my daughter Marie.
Hey, now ain't no support like a mama's support, baby. Yes, and I'm so glad I got it.
And you all mamas out there, keep up y'all good work too. Very important role being a mother.
And as always, I always gotta let y'all know. What's the best that can happen? What is the best that can happen?
When something good happens to you, you can say, what the best that can happen?
Yes.
And it's not even a question.
Right.
Since I've been going through my little episode lately, and I'm like, no, I want to keep on working. I just want to keep moving. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to think. Well,
I mean, that's normal to not want to. You want to keep going.
I want to keep going. Even though I don't have a car, I'm out here begging people for rides. Please take me to work. Pick me up. So I just been blindly or not unblindly, but just out there doing it. Then yesterday I get a text, the store caught on fire.
Whoa.
They had a fire, so our store is closed for the next 3 months. So, but God did. He put the fire in the store, and now I'm going to sit down for the next 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, I'm smiling to keep from crying because I know you want to,
Yeah.
I don't like seeing you in a bad place, but also I see what God
It's
did.
not a bad place, but it's bad that I got to sit down.
I told y'all in another episode, he don't play about this
He don't
one.
play, he don't.
Or any of his
Since
children.
you won't sit down, I'm going to sit you down.
Any of his children.
It's not that important for you to be out there, but it does because I need to be around people, but I don't. I'm trying to make
It's not your whole life.
Yeah. I'm trying to justify it.
Listen, after you have suffered a while, God will strengthen and reestablish you.
He already is.
And we just got to, he wants you to sit down and let that trauma, let your body not remember.
Yeah, true. Because while I'm out there, I'm remembering.
Yes.
I'm remembering why I'm out here.
Yes.
Yeah, but God is good. He gives you no more than you can handle. He does not forsake you. He is there with you through thick and thin. Not try to do it all by yourself. Don't try to drag other people in it to help you. Let go, let God. He knows the way. He is the way. He is the truth. And He is the light.